Hey there, Marina Ormes here with your Astro Vibe for Tuesday, October 11th. Our theme for today is why you should expect the unexpected. And we've got a moon in Taurus today, which is normally, Taurus is about predictability. It's about things being very stable and reliable. So when the moon is in Taurus, we normally think about getting grounded, perceiving the earth with our senses, taking in beauty, connecting with things that we can see, smell, taste, touch, and things that make sense, that have a kind of stability and predictability and reliability to them. However, we have had for a few years now the planet Uranus in the sign of Taurus. And so that is bringing some instability to the sign of stability. Uranus is a planet of earthquakes and lightning bolts. It's a slow moving outer planet, so it stays in a sign for several years. And what it's doing with being in Taurus is it's bringing that energy of shakeup, of change, of unexpected developments into our normal routines, into our normal, what we can count on, our predictable, what we count and rely on that is predictable from day to day normally. With the energy of Uranus in Taurus, we have sort of a destabilizing of our stability, but at the same time, we have a stabilizing of our instability. So Uranus is affecting Taurus, Taurus is affecting Uranus. That means that the unpredictable becomes more normal. The experience of change, of shakeup, of things not being what we can count on from day to day becomes a kind of normal. There's a kind of normal experience of this ongoing experience of instability, and at the same time, there are developments that bring shakeup, that bring change, that bring new things into our awareness. So this can be certainly anything that we're not expecting, that kind of feeling that we have lately of the news being, more fast moving, and new developments happening in ways where we kind of can't quite keep up with it. And that's also bringing in, or the energy of Uranus and Taurus is also bringing us the experience of this kind of exciting experience of change. And so the pace of shift, the pace of new awareness, the pace of having new insights, innovations, unexpected developments that can happen, both good and bad. So unexpected developments can be things that knock us off center, but unexpected developments can also be things that propel us forward in ways that we never could have imagined. And those are the things we want to align with and bring in. So there's kind of a upset to our nervous systems that's going on. And with Uranus in Taurus is there for, the long haul. And at the same time, there's also this opportunity to align with things that can move and change in an accelerated fashion. So if you're on a healing path, working on some issues in your life that you want to bring healing to, if you are working on creative projects, if you are thinking about problems in the world and wanting solutions, if you're thinking about, climate change and other situations and issues going on in the world, there's a possibility for sudden infusions of new ideas, new thinking, new strategies, people getting on board. It's a kind of a time that brings that potential for leaps forward in progress. So very unstable, but also can be very exciting in terms of what we're moving forward with. And on a personal level, that can be discovering things that you hadn't thought of, or getting new ideas, getting insights, inspirations that can be things that help you move forward. So what's happening is that today the moon is in Taurus. The moon goes through a sign very quickly, but it passes by later tonight, around midnight, my time, Pacific time. So maybe early morning, depending on your time zone. The moon is going to pass by Uranus in Taurus. And so every month the moon travels around the zodiac, and one of the points that it passes by is Uranus as it goes through Taurus. And we have a bringing up of that energy of shakeup and change. So expecting the unexpected is the new normal, but it's also bringing stability to the instability, and instability to our everyday lives. So riding these waves of change, a good activity to do is clear your mind, make space for new ideas. I liked the image of, staring out the window and spacing out, because it empties your mind, makes way for new ideas. That's why we sometimes have our epiphanies in the shower, because we've taken away all the other stimulation and the ability to, respond to our emails and our texts and all those things. So get away from the things that distract you, and allow yourself to space out. And that's going to help you to allow insights into your way of thinking, new perspectives, new awareness that could be really helpful in something that needs to be integrated into your everyday life, into your routines, into your own sense of stability. And so creating a more stable stability through shakeup, through change, through bringing in a breath of fresh air. That is what we have the opportunity to work on today. And so keep staying open to what that could be for you. And if you're experiencing destabilizing change, take steps to get yourself grounded. Deep breaths, connecting with the earth, feeling your body, eating some good food. Those are all some good Taurus activities that can remind you that you are right where you need to be. So thank you so much for being here. I just wanted to remind folks that sometimes if you're ordering a mini reading from me, we can do a mini reading for any new moon or full moon so that you can see where it is in your chart. And but I often am booked out a few days on those. So you want to get ahead. And if you know that there's a new moon or full moon coming up, just go ahead and go to my website, astrologyheals.com, and go ahead and get on my schedule. So you can make sure to get your mini reading, and you can get 10 minutes of recording from me about where this particular new moon or full moon is activating your life. Where is it landing in your chart? How is it showing up for you? And how can you work with it the most effectively? So we do have a couple of eclipses coming up, and you might want to think about getting a mini reading to help you navigate the energies of these eclipses and the energies of shift and change that are part of our daily lives now. So let's keep doing our best to remember who we are and to stay in our truth. And as always, take good care of yourself. Thanks again for being here. Astrologyheals.com is where you can go for mini readings. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you're enjoying these videos, that is really helps me out. So thank you. All right. See you next time. Bye for now.